Hello, welcome back. Yeah. Right, so this is now my what's it, fourth time recording now for this, including the one from last year. Whenever that one up, I can't remember that one up now. But the original episode 8. This is gonna be a replacement to that one, which is why we're starting here, because I want to explain that I'm gonna be redoing episode 8 because the fact that that one went up with no audio is unfair. I shouldn't upload a video like that. I should have deleted that when it came out that way. But oh well. So the other things I want to explain briefly is that I've tried recording this multiple times and it keeps failing. So hopefully this time I got it right. Actually, I just want to check one setting to make sure that hasn't changed. Good. For some reason the resolution of this game likes to change. I don't know why. Yeah, so we're going to be carrying them from 6.2. As you can see, I've already done quite a few. We actually got really close to the end at one point. Where did we get to? Yeah, we got to 9.4 originally. So we then just had that to do. So we weren't far from the end. So, which is annoying to say the least. But anyway, so let's get started.
She spoke in terms she could only hope they might understand, of the fountain of wisdom, the channel through which all data flowed.
So yeah. Oh, jeez, no. Okay, now I'm gonna have to do it. Let's go this way. There we go. Finding new routes now. There we go. I've had a bit of practice with that now. I gotta try and not shout, but for some reason the game is really loud in my ears. But when I listen back to it, it's not that loud. When I listen to the recording.
Sarah could leap in the very air itself. She was like an eagle or a flea. More like an eagle. She had vowed long ago that she would know this world. She would know what this world was. That she, Sarah, would know how to escape.
There we go.
The Red One, who spoke wisely for a lesser, offered Sarah their help, so long as she then helped them save their friends. He said that he too had wondered at the secrets of this world and would quite like a go on the wisdom fountain. That was okay. Sarah marvelled at his foolishness, but accepted his help.
This one I'm pretty sure I can. Oh, there we go. Oh. As you can tell, I've had a good bit of practice at this now. I'm still awful at it though.
Sarah wondered at the possibilities of the outer world. She had heard legends of a third dimension. Perhaps she'd encounter one of those curves the blind square had spoken of.
That was a weird jitter. There we go. Come on, swap. I pushed the button. There we go. Yeah, like I've got the volume as low as I can get it.
A single jump each? These were truly weak creatures. They possessed heart, though. Sarah might consider taking them with her, if they were up to it, which they were probably not.
She's quite egotistical, this Sarah. Oh, something else I did want to mention. Don't ask me how I remembered this, but I did just suddenly think of it. One of my other videos I'm going to be taking down, my League of Legends one, which is where me and my girlfriend are playing, she's playing Nah. Because for some reason the audio didn't work. And yeah, I'm quite upset that it's has to be that way. Don't like having to take a video down. It's not fair for me to keep...
Sarah sensed the presence of the fountain. Just one more portal to go, and then she would have the knowledge. And then escape.
I'd never know how to do this. There we go. Oh, I did that last time as well. I don't know why I did that. There we go. Yeah, I can't make this volume any lower, I don't think.
Thomas looked at the glowing beam. That list he'd been writing seemed pretty petty now. This? Well, this was all knowledge. All of it. Right in front of him. He was sorry Sarah couldn't step into it too. He could tell she felt the same way. From the shouting. And the screaming.
Well then.
Thomas was connected to the internet for 12 seconds. And he had seen everything. He'd seen the cat who couldn't spell. He'd heard of the arrow through the knee. He felt there was probably a thing called cake, but that it was a lie.
Don't know why it keeps juttering like that. Or stuttering. It's slightly worrying. Nope. Never mind. Yeah, sorry if I don't talk so much, but it's just this is really loud.
He knew where they were. He knew what they had to do. He hoped the others would understand. They were just beyond the next portal.
Yeah, sorry if I keep going on about that, but it is slightly unbearable. There we go. But I can't even make the music any quieter without just getting rid of it. So I might do that. But actually, for sake of my ears, I think I'm going to. So I'll pause it here. The music will just go off. Which means we're going to lose a little bit of the ambience. But I hope we didn't lose any of the story there. No.
Thomas knew they couldn't escape. They'd been trapped permanently from the moment the clouds ate them. He explained this to the others. It was impossible to gauge their reaction. After all, they were just rectangles.
I do remember saying about like before how it's very impressive how much personality each of these shapes do get. Pretty sure I mentioned it before about how... Why does it keep freezing? Okay, right. For this episode, we're just going to have to deal with that. After this episode, I'm going to look into that because that's not good. It didn't do that before. I have no idea what I've done differently. So... Okay, right. I do need to get... Right, you can't go any higher. There we go. So that means you can now go up there. There we go. That one. Even bouncing there, he'll be fine. Come on. You go there. Okay, there we go. So yeah, I'm going to be taking that video down.
Sarah was deflated. She'd not even got close to the fountain. She could tell from the earnest expression on Thomas that the information it had imparted was clearly important. Sarah knew her destiny was now to support him.
It's nice that she's come to accept that. Oh, yeah, that is the right place for you. Yeah, just remember I did those. Yeah, so with that video, I'm sorry to anyone who has watched it, because, yeah. Damn it. Right, so I'm going to need you. Oh, come on. There we go. Yeah, so I'm sorry to anyone who has watched it, because, yeah, it wasn't a good video. Simply just because it had no voiceover. It had no sound at all. So, so that one's going to be going. And I also want to apologise to my girlfriend because she was definitely the star of that one. So, I'm sorry to her that it didn't quite go as planned. Come on, you get there, can you? No. Okay. Pretty sure for the most part. I know, I think he has to help get red up or something. Now, he can just go straight up there. Actually, no, I think, don't you have to support red up or something like that? I imagine that noise is going to get annoying soon, so I'm sorry. Ah, yeah. There we go. Come on. And there we go. Perfect. Jump, I say. Jump. There we go. Oh, for some reason he wasn't jumping. I'm pretty sure you want to be... And there we go. That should do it now. Beautiful. And now... Right, so now we've got these three. Just trying to remember all these puzzles. Which... I remember most of them because... Like I said, it wasn't that long ago that I did them. It was what, yesterday? At least time, yeah, but yesterday. Assuming this video does get out today. If not, then there we go. There we go.
Claire could not accept that this had all been futile. She was a superhero. There had to be a way. Not for her to get out. Red had been pretty clear on that, but there must be thousands of other AIs up there, unaware of their situation. Was there a way to help them?
Yeah, so... So I'm still just processing. Yeah, so... Have I said everything? I think I've said everything now. So... Oh, I was a little scared then. Beautiful. And you just go right over and scoot. just splosh straight in. Beautiful. So yeah, so
Thomas led his friends to the creation matrix, the system which generated the worlds up above. He had a plan. They were going to redesign the world. That's what the humans did. They changed the world to suit them. Why couldn't they do the same?
I mean, it's fair enough. Yeah, so in this world, they just seem to want to make humans out to be a bunch of arseholes, really. So, let's see. Alright, so let's get you over. So, both of these two can make it, so. Come on, there we go. There we go. See, I know how to do most of these. Ow. Wow. I would get these two the wrong way. Yeah. So I know what I'm doing most of these, and the story is quite involving at this point.
Chris was skeptical. He knew his abilities would be of no use to anyone, but Laura smiled at him. And immediately, he knew he had to do everything he could to help them get there.
Okay. Because I've seen most of this, I've basically already spent all my intelligible commentary, which I did in the last time I recorded this. So this video is probably going to be a lot more boring than my original one, but because I did mess it up, and I'm still making the same mistakes I did though. So don't worry, no improvements there at all. But yeah. And these pieces are a pain in the ass. Excuse my language. I probably am gonna like loosen up my language a bit. So if I do have any young viewers, don't go repeating it. Don't go repeating it to your parents. But from what I can tell from my audience, most of you are mature enough to where either you'll get away with it or to know better when to use it. Yeah. So yeah, I hope this isn't too boring. Because like I said, I'm out of intelligible commentary I spent on the first time recording this. Yeah. I'm pretty sure I've said everything now though. I just want to make sure I haven't missed anything. It's like, well, now I'm here, I can just do this. I can make that. Yeah. For the most part, you don't need Pinky, as long as you get on top.
Had been born special. She understood that now. She was created to help others. If her bounce could be passed on, then this would all have been worthwhile.
Damn it, come on. There we go. Now we just want Laura to slide all the way over here. That was definitely quicker than the last time I did it. Mostly because I didn't rely on Laura quite so much. This one's like
Thomas
the easiest one.
liked the idea of being an architect. He wanted to modify the world to help others. He was sick of these contrived spaces, these intentionally obtuse paths and puzzles. He'd do things differently. He'd empower the AIs above.
There we go. It is very interesting to see or to hear the thoughts of all these shapes and see what they're thinking in each moment. Like, you know, Thomas, like, majority of them now want to help all the other AIs which are trapped in the same kind of reality they are. But those AI can hopefully escape where Thomas and his friends can't. So it's quite a sad story, really. And I said this when I recorded the last time, but this is it's sad but quite noble to just completely disregard oneself. Like, they know they've got nothing to get anyway, so but they can free everyone else, but in doing so they're gonna have to sacrifice themselves, which is quite sad.
John's massive jumps were dwarfed by Sarah. For the first time in his life, he felt humbled, not as good as someone else. He realized that he wanted to make every AI up there feel as heroic as he.
Oh, got a little ahead of it there. I guess it means I'm performing well.
Still felt weird, but he realized now that everyone else was too. They were a crew of weirdos. Weirdness that would save all the normals up above. The other AIs would escape, and it would all be down to 7 rectangles with very different relationships to gravity.
I do like the very... There's that kind of like positive vibe coming from at this point. You don't need to go there. Yeah. Oh, it is a very... It's kind of strange, especially with people like Chris. He's suddenly become very... Even he's become very positive. But before he was definitely one of the more negative ones. Claire's just delusional. No, each character's definitely got some very interesting traits and very unique. No character here is the same. And once we get to meet some of the later characters, the other AIs, they also have very unique personalities. Some are very selfish, others are very selfless. And there we go. Yeah, this is the one. This is the thing. I can't think what it's called now. Usually was a stepping stone.
Thomas knew he'd never meet Nathan Fillion or a Transformer. He'd never get to visit Gotham City or eat at Moobies. It didn't matter. If he and his friends jumped into the creation matrix, they could give everyone else in the simulation a chance to.
I don't know if I just get attached to characters too easily, but this is just making me feel sad because they're gonna give up their lives to save people they don't even know, really. I'm just going to have to sit there to help a few of us across. Let's get you up. Ah. There we go. Actually, you want to sit there so you're not in the way. Oh, actually, you're going to have to sit back here. So because you got quite a piddly jump. So, there we go. So get that one right through. Red needs to stay because we need you next. Nope. Because his jump isn't even actually that bad. That landing sound though. But, yeah. I feel like I've not spoken nowhere near enough this time. But after this episode, and definitely after the next episode, it will all be a surprise for me, so I'll probably start talking about it all a bit more. So, again, I'm really upset that it didn't work. Now I'm trying to catch up now. But I guess one thing we could talk about is one thing I would like to ask, if anyone has any suggestions on either games to play or improving my content, yeah, things like that, then do throw them down in the comments. Let me know. Yeah, well, into the world to suit the AIs. The splitters kept their distance. The system was never taking control from that point. Thousands of AIs were free to escape. Well then, maybe we meet the first other AIs. As you can tell, he seems a bit shorter than Simon. Was it Simon? I can never remember his name. Yeah, but he does have like decent jumps. He's got them hops. It's a shame we can't, like, I've got the music on.
Felt something change beneath his feet. Something had shifted. The shape in front of him hinted at a possibility.
So, assuming we have the music, because the ambient music would be very nice. It's very well done music. It's a shame we can't listen to it.
Wow. You couldn't do that before.
Yeah. So now at this point, all the Thomas and friends, Thomas and Co, they threw themselves into the creation matrix, which put their abilities about the world.
They'd settled here. They'd not seen another AI for many cycles, and she liked it that way. She saw Sam leap into the shifter with fear.
Come on. There we go. Yeah, so now their abilities are... Calm down. The abilities... Well then. Their abilities are now spread throughout the world, so... So that if anyone, as you see, anyone who goes into these coloured areas will get their abilities. So blue, obviously, is for Claire. No story? Awesome. Right, in that case, for that then, I'll end this episode here. I hope you all enjoyed. If you're new, I hope you stick around. If you're returning, then thank you for coming back. So, yeah. This will probably be... I'll probably post a series a few days in a row, maybe, just to get it out of the way, get it done, because this one's been an awaited one. Then I'll probably get onto things like Portal Stories Mel, as one I did want to do at one point. I probably will still do that. So I hope you've enjoyed. Sorry that I wasn't talking as much as I hoped to talk, at least. So sorry about that. And yeah, I'll see you later.